Okay, folks, welcome to another game of Marvel Champions here with Smoothie Brain. So, today I'm going to try something just a tad bit different. My intention here, I'm going to be taking a deck on Marvel CDB. This is done by Ricky Maru. It's one of the, I think it's the most, well, it's supposed to be. So, based on this, I did a Iron Man protection and sort by popularity, and this was the one that came up. So shout out to Ricky Maru. I'm going to be taking your deck through a something that I haven't done before, and in this case, what I'm actually going to be doing is taking one of the fan-made scenarios just to see what they look like. And I think the most likely one to take here in this case is the Mandarin. So I'm selecting the Mandarin. I'm going to go standard 1 for this because I don't even know what this is like. I won't do expert for now. And in keeping with some of the thematic, you know what? I think I'll take the recommended modular just for the first playthrough. What I was thinking of doing was maybe something like the Iron Man series, where you have the Mandarin as the main antagonist and the minion MODOK in play. So maybe in the next run we'll try and take the Doomsday chair and see how we go. But for now, let's just see how this goes. So this is the first pull down here now. Let's just zoom in and see what we've got going for us. So, in this case, we have Titanic Dread as the main scheme. Mandarin has joined forces with Ezekiel Stain to build giant robots, empower them with his Makluan. Apologies for the horrific pronunciation. The Makluan rings and attack New York. Stop him. Contents is Mandarin 1 and 2, the Mandarin deck, the 10 rings, and the standard encounter sets. One modular set is in recommended Sinister Syndicate, so I may pop that out later for MODOK, and we'll see how we go. And then shuffle the encounter deck and advance to stage 1B. So let's do that first. Shuffle the encounter deck, and we're good. Now let's flip over to 1B. Titanic Dread, main scheme, Ringmaster, special. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. If a ring attachment was discarded this way, reveal it. Forced response, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, so that's when we put threat on. In player order, each hero must resolve the Ringmaster ability. Awesome. The Mandarin, Genius Mystic 1 and 1 with hit points of 12. While there is a ring attachment attached to Mandarin, his attacks gain overkill. These are priceless, unearthly alien artifacts, and that's all you can muster. You are one of the very few men that have ever seen them without dying their next human instant. Relish it. Okay, excellent. And then the attachment here, EMP Disruption. It's permanent setup. It's from the 10 rings. Hero action. Spend 3 of the resources, energy, mental, physical, to discard up to 2 ring attachments. Congratulations, Anthony Stark. You heard me briefly. And I think thematically, it really is. It's got to be Iron Man taking this on here. So, as I said, shout out to the deck builder here, Ricky Maru. Hope you don't mind me taking this on for as an example. Hopefully we'll get through it as well. Now, looking at this, how do I feel about my opening hand? Love the rocket boots. How do I feel? War Machine, we know he's not great. Daredevil, move 1 damage from him to, yeah, we don't, well, we'll have to see what goes on. Supersonic Punch, deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 instead if you have the aerial. I should have the aerial with the boots, but I think really we're looking at building out here. With 7 and 1, I think we're all right. So let's mulligan the hand. I'll keep this and this. I'll lose these 4. Select, done. A little better. Like that a bit more, though digging deep, not ideal to lose or to be pulling it into the hand. But with that, let's start the turn. Turn 1, Futurist. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 to your hand and discard the others. So let's look at the top 3. 1, 2, and 3. What do we say? add one and discard the others. Do I feel good about any of these? I think maybe this. I might take Brother Voodoo, I think. If only for the mental resource. And I'll get rid of these two. No, that wasn't the right play. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm totally off today, guys. Sorry. I'm going to take the Helicarrier, and then I'm going to get rid of the other two. Why the Helicarrier? Because I misunderstood what Digging Deep was. But I'll stick with that anyway. So, first thing I'll do is use Digging Deep and use Genius to bring out the Helicarrier. And then exhaust Helicarrier, choose a player, reduce the resource cost of the next card that player plays this phase by 1. So I'll use this to bring out the Rocket Boots. And can't really do anything else, can I? Maybe I'll just stay down this turn. I don't think that was the most efficient use of most of these things, but hey, let's see that. I'm going to lose these two, and I'll keep this, and I'll stay down for the hero phase, or for the villain phase. So 1 goes on to this. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, in player order, each hero must resolve the Ringmaster. So discard the top card of the encounter deck if it is a ring attachment. If a ring attachment was discarded this way, reveal it. So let's discard the top card of the encounter deck, which in this case is, it's Speed Demon, a criminal. He can get discarded. Lovely. Then he's going to scheme. Mandarin is going to scheme here. And when there is a ring attachment, so I can ignore that for now. So he's scheming for 1, and then this is Spectral. Ring Tech, it gets revealed. So it's attached to him. When the villain attacks you, discard Spectral and give them 2 additional boost cards for this activation. Okay, so he just schemes for the 1, which I think we kind of got away with there, which I like. And then our bad card, I don't think I have anything else there that I've missed, so that's alright. Our bad card is Shocker. Criminal, Master of Evil. Forced response after Shocker is attacked, stun the attacking character. So 1 and 2. Lovely. Now, let's go to turn number 2. I like Face the Past, or at least I like the idea of Face the Past. But is it any use to me? Well, let's deal with what we got first. Let's do our Futurist. Look at the top 3. 1, 2, and 3. After this card is discarded from the top of your deck, add it to your hand. So I've looked at the top 3 cards of my deck. So if I do discard this does go back into my hand, right? I would assume that would be correct. But what will I take? I'm going to take this helmet and then discard these, and then this would have been discarded, so that comes back into my hand. If I am wrong, guys, obviously put it in the comments there. I'm going to hope I'm correct. What will I do then? I might use the Helicarrier to bring the helmet into play. And, I mean, we do have to get Ingenuity out, don't we? I think that makes the most sense. I'm going to discard Digging Deep and Force Field Generator to get Ingenuity into play. And then I'm going to flip up. Right, so I get +1 hand size for each tech upgrade that I control. I currently have 2 tech upgrades, so I've got a hand size of 3. And what do I want to do here? If I bring this out, I know we have the Nemesis minion, and I get to draw 3 cards. Maybe that's what I do. Yeah, I mean, I know it's Whiplash coming in, isn't it? So let's do that, right? Search the encounter deck and discard pile and set aside area for your Nemesis minion. Reveal it, ready your hero, draw 3 cards. So I may exhaust to take 2 off of this. Then I'll play Face the Past. So that's going to bring Whiplash into play, which is the second card. Whiplash comes in and he has Retaliate. That's all right. I ready my hero. I draw 3 cards. And then this is out of play. I'm just going to chuck this over here so that it's no longer in. Actually, do you know what? Let's put in the victory display. I know it shouldn't go in there, but just for the sake of it, we'll put it in the removed. So that's cool. Now, how do I do this? I know I'm going to have to, like, I could get a few. I can't get a lot out. What is good for me? I think the arc reactor. These three pay for the arc reactor, and then this and this pay for the powered gauntlet. But if I go this, I can probably hold on to the armor until the next turn. So I might go ingenuity and digging deep to bring out the arc reactor. And then I use these two to bring out the gauntlets. Now I hope nobody is too affected if I actually start building it out like this, because I do like to have the suit here, which is probably a bit childish, but I love it. So, right. Exhaust power gauntlet, deal 1 damage to an enemy. 2 instead if you have the aerial trait. So I've got a lot of guys to kill. They're going to beat me up so bad. But, alright, I'm going to attack from 1 onto Whiplash. I'm going to exhaust the arc reactor to ready Iron Man again, and then I'm going to do another 1 to Whiplash. That should be, I should be taking 2 retaliate for that. And then I'll use this to deal 1 damage, which will be, do I maybe get rid of this to give myself 2 to take him out? I think that might be the play. I'll exhaust the rock boots and spend a mental to give myself the aerial trait, and then I'll use this to do 2 more damage to Whiplash, and that kills him. And I think that bypasses the retaliate. So now, what's my hand size? My hand size should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm back up to a standard hero at this point, and let's go to the next phase. Part 1. 1 goes on to this. Then I need to do the Ringmaster. Discard a card. If it's a ring, reveal it. The card is a ring, so that's revealed. It attaches to the villain. After the villain attacks you, discard incandescence and take 3 indirect damage. Oh, this could kill me. This could kill me so quickly. So, part 1 is done. Part 2, he's going to attack me. Will I defend? I think I'll stay open. I'll stay open. He's attacking for 1. When the villain attacks you, discard Spectral and give them 2 additional boost cards for this attack. Okay. Here is an additional, and here is an additional. That's discarded. And then when the villain attacks you, discard incandescent and take 3 indirect damage. So I have to take 3. And that's discarded. Now, I think I do have to defend. Probably won't make a difference, but 1 plus 0, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has hit me for 5. I've defended for 1, so I take 4 damage, and I am dead. Oh my god! All right, this is tough. This is gonna be kind of crazy. So, with that now, I am going to pause here for a moment, and maybe I'll come back to this a little bit later. So, hope you guys enjoyed that very, very short 2-turn game, and we'll get back to it later, see how we do against more of these custom things. In the meantime, guys, take care of yourselves, talk to you soon, and bye-bye.